welcome to Peacefully Budgeting. So we are going to cash fund our envelopes. Wrong side. Starting off strong, we have another $610 to add to our sinking funds. Now, I wanted to kind of go over the numbers that I have. Right now, we have already $570 that are still there, and we're going to add $610. 5, 6, 10. So that's 610. And you're probably thinking, well, why so much money? Remember that not everything goes everywhere with me. It stays behind. Another thing is that 570 has been rolling over. So with that being said, I do have a household of 3, technically 2.5. That half is because she pretty much handles most of her stuff for herself. But I still buy groceries and, things like that. So I still average about $243 per person weekly with this budget. So if we think about it that way, it's not a lot. $240, yeah. But here we go. So right now, we will be adding our birthday money because remember the family manager is having a birthday. So, yep. Wow. She's grown so, she's turning into a great young lady. She's going to be 27. Yeah, wowzers. So let's go ahead and add our birthday money. So yep, there we go, 300. So what we're going to go ahead and do is move this over. And we're going to start saving for my birthday next, which that is what's contributing to my dice challenge. I haven't updated these yet. I will off camera. I've just been kind of struggling with my energy levels. And if you hear noise in the background, it's my roommate and his homie. They are kicking it. It's Saturday morning and they are having a blast. So I wouldn't have it any other way. Just please excuse the background noise. Food. Food has 20 and we're going to keep that. Food, we get 150 every pay period. So I get paid every 2 weeks. So that's what it gets. Well, not every 2 pays. So yeah, every 2 weeks it gets 150. That should sustain between 3 people because, like I said, the family manager does chip in for groceries. So she goes and buys groceries here and there. Usually I buy the main stuff and she kind of picks up whatever we may be missing from a recipe or something like that. Or if she wants to cook something specific, which she's an amazing cook, by the way. So El Precioso gets $20. So now he has 40. Last time, this helped with getting some shoes. Sometimes it's McDonald's. Sometimes it just keeps rolling over. Then we fund back to school or things like that. These, if you watch my other videos, we have already saved fully for back to school. And it's barely the beginning of summer, which is great. I'm going to continue to save for it for next year, just to be on top of that. Because he is going to continue his education for a few more years. you know, he's got no say-so. Fun has $20, and Fun gets $50. So we're gonna do 4, 5. And I just noticed that we have a couple of 5s here, so let's do that. Interesting. Okay, I have a lot of 1s and small bills because of what I deposited from my binders. Miscellaneous gets $2, $20, and now miscellaneous has a total of 150, 60, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 80. So 180, because we are building this back up to 500. This also helped me the last time with School for Growth Spur, a few house items as well. House gets $40, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40. And right now I just started my watch hours. I am watching Lady Jo from Pendo Budgets. She is so interesting and such a lovely human. So if you haven't checked out her channel, please check it out. Actually, quite a few people. Budgeting with Lisandra is great. I'm actually using one of her challenges that helps me save for 15 different categories at the same time. It's a really good one. I've showcased it in a different channel. Now that is my wallet. That is what goes with me. This is my home binder. So for gas, let's see what we can do here. 10, 20, 30. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. I think I'm gonna need to make change. I don't want this to roll so long, so give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So now we're down to gas. That gets $50, and usually this goes to savings, so I'm gonna add all the small ones to here. $14, I missed. I saw a random dollar and I was like, where's that from? Found it. So it's 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and add the 50 here. Our next one is work. Work gets $40. So we're going to do 2 20s and 2 10s. And now work has 1, 2, 40, $240. There we go. The light, that one gets 140, so we should have 240, correct? All right. And then our cushion, which is Dreams, has 50, and this should be 100. 80, 100. Okay, So this is perfect. We are done with our cash stuffing, and now we are ready to start our 2 weeks. So I wanted to talk about something that happened to me this week, which I think it's literally the Lord's doing, because your girl's been struggling with videoing and the storage and whatnot. So I was talking to a coworker, right? And the reason why I'm bringing this box out is because he sent me something. And he just started his side hustle as a photographer, and he's brand new dad, first baby, great young family, and he got some new equipment. So as I was talking to him about my situation, he was talking about cameras, and something just kind of asked, said like, well, ask him what kind of camera he uses, and he recommended the one that he had compared to a different brand, and I asked him why. He knew his stuff. So then he said, you know what, I'm gonna send you this. And I said, oh my gosh, like what? And he said, yep, instead of it just collecting, I just got my new equipment. I would love for you to have it. So this is, I just opened up the box. This is me opening it up the first time, but he said that this would definitely help with my videos and whatnot, so I'm excited. So the guy already brought me with screwdrivers. Yeah, okay, I'm a baby, so we're gonna see. And then, okay, what is this? Oh, I think this is the battery pack. Yep. So he said that he even had extra batteries. And then this is another cable. So interesting. Okay, so this is all that's in the box. Okay, good. Holy cannoli. So he gifted me his Sony ZV camera, which is amazing on its own. He really said that he enjoyed it, and it's got the screen. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Wow. This is amazing. And it's so funny. He's like, check your mailbox. And so I did, and it was there, but I was taking a proceso to dinner. I wanted to have some alone time with him, and we went to Chili's, we had dessert. It was a really great just time to hear him out, because at this point he's 13, so my roommate's not gonna want to think I'm so cool in a few years, but so I'm milking it as much as I can at this. And then he's such a brother at work. It's so funny because I'm like, oh look, I unlocked a new level on my company vehicle or whatever, and we have to go take it to go get service. He's like, pull over, and he'll go ahead and call us, and he's just, yeah, he's becoming the dad as well when it comes to vehicles. So it looks like we got the battery, and he did mention a memory card, and he's like, send me a picture once of the memory card that I had, because I said, I think I have one, and he's like, send me a picture and we'll do it. But oh my god, guys, I'm so excited about this. Hopefully I get to video a little bit more, maybe a better angle, because I feel sometimes you guys can't see my stuff. But God is so good, I swear. I was already saving for upgrading my phone, and we all know that phones are not inexpensive anymore. And I'm that type that will invest in a gadget like that, in that technology. I would invest only because I am starting my business. I'm constantly doing more videos. The only thing that I'm recording on a Samsung Galaxy S10, then I upload it to Canva, and then I upload it to YouTube. So he said, I would rather have you have it than collect dust in my closet. So that was very sweet of him. I cannot wait to figure out how to use this, and probably just take some cool photos as well. So, I'm having a lot of come to Jesus meetings because I'm at a point in my life where I'm having so many things get thrown at me, and I constantly keep asking God for guidance. And I see these visions that he gives me, and every time that I ask him, like, is this extra work that I'm putting in, is it something that you want me to do? Is it something that, and it always comes back to ways of him confirming yes, because I had mentioned in my Come to Jesus meetings how if this is, he will provide a way so I can make sure that I could illustrate the videos better, and give me the knowledge to be able to incorporate other creators into my budgeting and support, because right now financially with my goals and the Victorian budget we're working with, it's a little bit hard. And then I start seeing the 25 cents, 50 cents, these type of challenges, and then the collab, and then this, and it's every single time that I leave it at God's feet. Like, if this is the path, then you know what I need. You know what is going to take for me to get there, because I'm leaving it at your feet. I'm not doing this. I know that you're using me as a vessel, as you've used other creators as vessels to help other and spread the knowledge and show people that you can get to a point where you're not living paycheck to paycheck, and you'll be able to, bless other people. And even though I had this sinking fund for business, right? And it's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's I think 150 or 130. Yeah. So it's $130 within the same team, because I do have a team, I work within a team. Somebody is struggling as well. And to the point where I'm not trying to put their business out there or anything, but they were planning a vacation, and they had to pretty much opt out, and said I had to, because I don't know if I will have enough for my bills. And I've been there. I've been there, and this person is a great human being. And I just felt it in my heart of hearts that even though that money is towards my business, I felt that that's the money that I was going to use to try to help other creators and things like that. But for whatever reason, my heart keeps getting tugged to send her that money, because I feel that she needs it. And in this community, we have each other, and we could help with our playlist. And even if I have to do double, like right now, I'm doing Lady Joe still. So I just have it hearts in my heart, and me being transparent with you guys, that I know you would understand, because it sounds like she's literally making life choices at the checkout counter at the grocery store, you know. And there's kiddos involved there, and this is it's hard. We all know it's hard, because a lot of us have been there. So I hope you understand, and I know that God will keep providing us a way, and I'll fund my envelope. But in my heart of hearts, I feel that I need to be true, and I need to send her this money. I may not be able to, you know, fix her whole life, but at least she won't have to worry about where her next plate of food is coming from, at least for the next week, you know. And she helps so many people. She's a really good person. So when she told me this, and I'm like, man, you know, and how could I offer this to her without her feeling like a charity case or anything like that, because that's not the case. The case is God helped me with a camera that even today when we looked it up, because he's like, oh, this is the type of camera I have. It's a $600 camera. $600. That is nothing to sneeze at. So the least I can do is what I was saving for my business. We need to help a person feel food secured, or, you know, where at least for a week. I can't change her world, but I could change her week. I could maybe restore some humanity back, and saying that God is watching, and she's gonna be okay. So I just wanted to share that story of how good he is, because he does hear us, and he hears our hearts. And I do pray for my team. Sorry if I moved. I pray for my team, because they are a cool bunch. You know, individually, I know you're not supposed to make friends with, you know, but even if I pray for a stranger when I see that their heart is aching and they may be homeless, I pray for them. Why couldn't I pray for the people that I genuinely like to work with? So tomorrow is Milestone Sunday, and we are up to 68 subscribers, and it is just amazing what we have been able to accomplish on my channel, and I can't wait to get to that 100 mark. I'm still, you know, doing my savings, my milestone savings. That's gonna be tomorrow, because we fund this one on Sundays. So thank you for watching my channel. Sorry the video is so lengthy, but I just wanted to share my my wonderful experience where God showed up this week for me. So have a great one.